Montana Ag Network's Lane Nordland tells us how a Big Sandy farmer is sharing his secrets to success with a new book that offers insights and value-added agriculture in the Big Sky State, along with the importance of nutritious food options for consumers.
What I decided to do after 40 years of farming and 30 years of organic and other enterprises is to write a book and tell people about it.
Writing about his successes and failures, Bob Quinn wants to inspire consumers and agriculturalists alike.
It's a book about the high cost of cheap food, and the focus on just cheap food is how it's a detriment to us as farmers, to our small communities, to the pollutions of our world, and finally, and probably most significantly, to our health. And that's what it's about how we can add more value to what we can grow, and not just grow commodities. I don't grow a single commodity on my whole farm. We have 4,000 acres and lots of wheat, lots of barley, not a single commodity. I'm only growing food, good food for people to be nourished by, to enjoy, and give them vitality.
Recently, Quinn was a presenter at the Montana Farm Bureau Summer Conference in Bozeman. He shared with his fellow agriculturalists examples of how they can be innovative in the countryside.
You don't have to buy out your neighbors to bring your kids back to the farm. You can look at additional enterprises that you can add to the farm or ranch you already have. Find something that you can add more value to and bring more money back to the farm to support those additional family members or friends or whoever that you want to bring back to the farm. And that's, we're talking about different things that we've tried in our farm. Some have gone well, some have not so well, but there's lots of things that can be done.
In his book, Quinn shares of his dream of transforming his trademark grain kamut into a healthy snack while also supporting jobs in Big Sandy. After years of hard work, Crackling Kamut, organic safflower oil, and more food options are available to food consumers. From that experience, Quinn wants to see others succeed.
I think what I've tried to do in my book is really just tell my story and share the lessons that I have learned through trying different crops and different ideas and different markets. And that's what I'm trying to share with people.
In Bozeman, Lane Nordland, MTN News.
Thanks, Lane. For more information on Quinn's diversified farm and his new book, you can visit bobquinnorganicfarmer.com.
Well, here at home, a Great Falls High School student believes good food should cost less.